Hello, Sweet Doc Martin friends, and welcome back to another styling video. I'm going to just get right into it. We're going to do styling for seasonal depression because I feel like that's just accurate. Am I seasonally depressed? I don't think so. But I'm going to put it under the category of seasonal depression for all my people who might be feeling sad and show you that you can still be hot and sad at the same time. I talked about in my last styling video, winter styling, how I've been in a styling rut. And I hate to say it, but I'm kind of still there. I've been styling outfits. If you guys want to check them out, I've been putting up reels about just my day-to-day outfits I've been styling, kind of trying to reconfigure where I'm at. Because I haven't been inspired, and I haven't been inspired for quite some time, unfortunately. And this outfit, I feel like, is a perfect representation of how confused I feel. I've been wearing skinny denim. I don't know what my jewelry is doing, but I literally just put all of this together. And it's a perfect representation of how confused I feel. And I don't really know what to say about that, but here we are. I also am near my time of the month, so everything feels gross. I feel gross. I feel like a fat piece of shit, and that's just where we're at. So the outfit I'm wearing right now has literally it has nothing to it. It is bland, drab, boring. I'm not even wearing shoes right now. I just threw this on so I wouldn't be naked for the video, if I'm being honest. There are a couple pieces that I actually have gotten recently that I do want to try to style. Thrifted and non-thrifted pieces. Just want to try to put some outfits together that I love. I also made a hot matcha. I need to get my iPad. So my Pinterest board, consolidated it because I have pins on pins here. And it really is a great accumulation, I think, of how I do want to dress now. It's a little bit of 90s, a little bit of grunge, a little bit of, sexy, very feminine. And there's some androgyny in there too, like jorts and baggy denim and cargos. But I do think this actually is put together very well. And I am actually really happy, looking back at it now, because it's been a couple days, how good this looks and how appealing it is to me. There's a lot of skirts. I really have been into skirts, trousers, and wide leg denim, as I'm wearing skinny denim right now because I actually do still really love skinny denim. I am actually thinking of selling these though, because I have another pair that I like a little bit more that are super similar with a different bottom to them. So I don't know. I'm thinking about it. Because I don't need that many pairs of skinny denim. I don't think I'm going to be wearing them that much in comparison to trousers, skirts, and wide legs, especially if you look at my board. And then she's wearing a pretty camisole, so we're gonna do that. Okay, so I'm actually not gonna wear Doc Martens, but I do have this, and this is a Victoria's Secret thrifted little cami, and my legs look super short right now, so I knew I needed something to give me a bit of height. So I'm going to put on these brown boots because brown and purple is beautiful. I still don't know if I want to wear these where they're over the denim or they're under the denim. I just want to look like I have more leg. So probably underneath the denim. Do I love it? I actually really kind of like this, guys. I feel like inherently just fucked it up a little bit, but I do like the silhouette of this, surprisingly. I think it's fun, and this is a very sexy top. This is a very revealing little number. But I love this top. It does also need to be steamed, so don't mind me, but again, I actually love the proportions of this. I didn't think I would, but the more I stare at it, the more it feels fun. And I did add some extra bracelets here, some extra bangles, and then I have my jewelry, which is super fun. Guys, don't mind my nails. I think I need to repaint them, but they are this fun purple color that do match my top. I don't know. I'm feeling a lot of things. I feel like this is gonna be too much. Like this might, yeah, okay. No, I don't like this. I feel like I'm going to fly away. Like I'm so in my head about my body right now, and like I think it might be changing again a little bit, or it could just be like my time of the month. I don't know. I think it's very flattering. So let's leave this where it is. Let's leave this where it is. And I do love this like lace detail here too. This lace piece as a little scarf around the neck. It's very feminine. It's very pretty. It's really sad right now. Okay, ooh, there's this like skater girl-esque outfit that I really want to do. It's so good. Okay, I'm kind of taking a different spin on this. So her look was definitely very younger skater girl. I'm taking this to like maybe 33. Punkish vibes is kind of what I'm gonna go for. She has a lot more silver, dope silver chains on, and I have some really cool silver like barbed wire chains that I could add to this, but because we are going with the older version, okay, not the younger version, I was gonna do Vans, which would also look super sick with this, but I'm going to do these express pointed toe like Western style looking cowboy boots. I'm gonna do my Harley Davidson t-shirt. The bottom would come out a little bit more. That is one downside to this, but I don't know now. We might have to change the t-shirt. This honestly took way too long to put together, but okay, I'm in love. It's definitely the more adult version of the Pinterest photo I use for inspiration, but one of my favorite pop punk bands, the story so far, and this like Old Navy thrifted corduroy floral button down. And the thing that I noticed in her picture was she had the collar fully buttoned, which I thought looked very like academia, but like punk at the same time. As you guys know, I've been like doing this thing with my belts where I make them into necklaces. So I feel like I'm trying too hard. But you know, I like it. I do. The more I had to like stare at it and play with this outfit for a really freaking long time. But I think overall I'm definitely very much into it. It gives the adult version like a punk mom, you know? And I would definitely wear it the other way. I pictured my Dickies with this and like a bigger button down even than this one, and like a black band tee, which would have also been sick. And I would wear it like that, but this is kind of what I gravitated towards. So just look at this as like the more adult version of that photo. And like Doc Martens obviously would look, I think, a little bit more punk with this. I could like go somewhere and be somewhat professional in this still, but myself. So I think that's kind of like the line I'm thinking of drawing at the moment with my fashion. You know what? I'm being too harsh. I'm being way too harsh, and I'm talking way too much. We're gonna pick out another outfit, but so far I do really like this. I think this is super, super cute. Okay, let's pick another outfit. So I got this micro skirt from Minga London, and I swear to you, it did not look this micro on the model, but like she did have really long thin legs, so we'll call that my bad. I do not have long thin legs. I have short thick legs and wide hips. And I was thinking that this was a year ago and I was 145 pounds, where I think I could have maybe slid into this. And it still fits. It's just my ass hangs out of it. Which, I mean, inherently that might mean it doesn't fit to some people, but I really love this skirt, okay? Like, I really love this skirt. I don't want to have to return it. I could exchange it. There's definitely pieces on Minga London that I still have my eye on, but I want to style this skirt so bad. There is one option that I could possibly do. We had to think about this one, guys, but it works. Okay, I don't know how long I'm gonna be able to fit into something like this, but I have to absolutely wear this to like a show or something before this outstays its welcome for me. But okay, so what I did, guys, was I double layered the tights. So I'm also kind of wearing these like boudoir tights, so it's kind of like pushing my butt up a little bit more, which is kind of helping with my ass hanging out. So love this. I didn't want tight on tight. I hate tight on tight, so I put this thrifted Victoria's Secret little top on. Again, it's still very sexy, but it's giving like feminine punk vibes, and I wanted to keep the feminine touches on the top, so I did put in this like cherry headband. I feel like a grommet headband would be way cooler, but I only have like a red, like a dark red one, which doesn't go good with this red. I'm just happy that it fits right, because I was really worried when I put it on without tights. I was like, maybe I was just being too overzealous, but like borderline, this works. This works. This is very 22. I'm 33. I know, guys, I know. Please don't at me, okay? I still need a black bomber jacket. I do not have one. I'm so happy this worked. Oh my god, you have no idea how happy I am. I definitely could add like belts to this too, which would make it way more grungy. And I would love that. I would love that. But for now, I'm just super happy that this is as cute as it is. Love this Made in Heaven print. This could be so freaking cringy. I think like borderline cringy, but I like it. I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say. And I'm a Jesus girl. So we got the crosses on the front, Made in Heaven on the back. Let's ask my 8-ball. Was this skirt the right decision? It said, better not tell me now. I'm gonna say that's a positive. That 8-ball I got at an antique shop, and let me just say, we're gonna be asking the 8-ball a lot of questions in my videos now. Thank you. Also, thanks to my lovely Mians who actually bought that for me. I think pinned so many short skirt and tight and micro short combos. It's crazy. Ties. Oh my gosh, guys. I have taught myself how to tie a tie so many times, and I don't do it enough, so I always forget. But it's actually really easy. I might have to teach myself again, because the amount of tie pins I have, like pins with ties, there's a lot of them. I think this outfit is the one that really feels like me. So not that the other ones were a bust. Like the last one I loved. The last one with the Mingle London skirt I loved. That was just a little bit more tween. And then this one though, this is where I want my style to go. For the Story So Far outfit, I should have just done the more skater girl younger look, because I would have liked that more, and I knew that, but I was trying to be like more adult. I just need to stop trying to be more adult, because I'm never going to be more adult. This is probably as adult as it's going to get for me, if I'm being honest. And of course I'm going to pair my spiked Jade Maxes with this. This is definitely like the only 10 out of 10 outfit I've styled in this video. Yeah, bro. I'm not gonna lie, I wouldn't hate a Prada beanie, but it's not really my style. So yeah, I don't know, guys. Even if, like, I think I've talked about this, even if I had loads of money, I'm not sure if I would invest in stuff like that, just because it's just names, you know, it's all the same crap to me. But, and I did a Windsor tie. It's not like a perfect triangle, but I think it came out really good, because the Windsor is kind of hard, and I got it on the first try, and I couldn't believe that. But this is super sick. I might have to just leave it so I don't have to do it again, because I really like how that came out. That came out beautiful. I did just thrift some jorts, guys, Calvin Klein jorts at the antique shop, and they were $32, which was a little pricey, but they were authentic Calvin Klein black jorts. and I would like to style those because I pinned so many jorts. These were the jorts that I thrifted, the Calvin Klein ones. They're A-line, so I knew they were going to be really, really dope, and they fit my waist perfectly, like they were almost hemmed for me. So that's really sick. So we're gonna try this with a high boot, probably, and maybe something like grungy, like a grungy sweater. Whatever. I'm just that happy that this outfit is the sick. Listen, y'all, I'm not dressing for the male gaze with this. I'm also fully aware that this outfit kind of doesn't make sense, but do I care? Not really. Not really. Yeah, I don't know. Again, were these worth $32? Probably could have thrifted them in the thrift store for less, but yeah, I don't know, guys. I kind of love this. I know it doesn't make sense. But just see my vision, okay? Just see my vision. I feel like jorts are so versatile, and maybe this would make sense with tights a little bit more. And I thought about putting tights with this, but now I kind of want to put tights with it. Should I try tights? Game changer, guys. I'm so glad I did that. Now we're more balanced. Now we feel more wintry. Everything's kind of a blob, but I feel like that's what jorts do. They're not really for the male gaze in any way, shape, or form, which is what I love about them. So yeah, I'm kind of creaming over how cute this is. The purple kikis really give it life. And I actually had thought about adding a hat too. I also got this from the antique shop. It says, "Just bite me," and my mans showed me this actually both times, and I kind of just didn't realize that, but second time around it was a winner. It's a bundle of crap, or am I having a moment right now? So yeah, this is really fun. I feel like I should be in New York with this one. This is like a very New York chic look. And I think these last two outfits, I'm getting a rhythm here. I'm also noticing a lot of black. So that means that probably I should be getting rid of a lot of color in my wardrobe, I think, go forward, which is fine. I did kind of notice, like, in the back of my mind, I was like, I really feel like I'm leaning into black. And I said that months ago, but I was avoiding it. And I told you guys that. I was like, I'm avoiding getting rid of my color, but I really think that a lot of my color has to go. A lot of my patterns have to go, if I'm being blatantly honest. We will touch base again at a later time, and have a great one, guys. Thank you for watching. Thank you for having some fun with me and watching me embarrass myself. All right, guys, I love you so much. If you like this video, please comment, subscribe, tell your friends there's a girl on the internet who likes to style Doc Martens and other fun stuff. Okay, guys, I love you so much. Bye.